Okay. Now that you saw all that, now you saw all the fun pictures and everything, let's actually get into the list, everybody. Let's get into the list now. Have you guys been liking the stream, by the way? Hopefully, you know, we're not really looking at replays or anything like that. We're just going over all the goodies that's been going on. But hopefully you guys are enjoying the show here. Very fluid, enjoyable. Thank you. Okay. Here we go. Off the top rope here, we got Chris Gikokas. We have Chris, top 8. Thank you, Zogler, for the music preference. Playing what looks like Soul Control. This is the random from locals. So it's a G silent. Chris Kokias, maybe. Looks like a Soul Control list. Zogler saying, I don't know him. No, it's not. The K is silent. So, Giokas? Giokas? This list is very funny. I got to have a glimpse at these while I was at work a little bit. Steve sent these to me while I was driving around doing my thing. This list, Giokas. I heard that's what they call a Yu-Gi-Oh in Greece. Giokas! Rough Sleeper. How's it going, buddy? Happy to see you again. 72 subscribers. Let's go. Remember when it was 64? We're growing. We're going pretty quick. Just the last night, I was like, sheesh. We went up like 4 subscribers while I wasn't streaming. Appreciate everybody for the support on that, by the way. Trying to upload the video content, everything like that. You know, it's going pretty good. I'm liking what we're doing here. We do have El Mago lists. That's coming up very soon, okay? Let me break into this top 8 list here real quick. We got the BLS, the Blowback, Breaker. Oh, but hey, a top is a mod, and this is why we like the game. Variance makes it spicy. I agree. I think the only good player he beat was El Mago in last round. Zogler. You know, some people just have easy brackets. You know, this is how the game sometimes goes. You know, when it comes to tournaments, a top is a top. You're correct. No, you're right, Zogler. A top is a top. You know, sometimes some people just have easy brackets. Some people have hard brackets. You know, it's just the way life goes. You know, sometimes you just roll the dice. So, like I said, I do like the Blowback. I think Blowback is a good card in general. I think if you're playing a tribute deck, you might as well just pop one in. You know, pop a sucker in. You get a 50-50, and then you also get the metas, dude. Make some level 6s. Everybody loves some level 6s, dude. Also, it doesn't die to Sook as easy, which is great. You know, the Grand Marg and all that shit just dies instantly to Sook. You know, it sucks ass. So having that's pretty nice. I like the 3 Mobius in the side. Oh, you're right. 3 Mobius and a spell cancel. Dude, there's so much spell. I'm seeing so many spell cancelers internationally known out here, dude. In Buenos Aires and in Athens. 3 Mobius. Love it. Because the playing field is filled with warriors, which I didn't expect. And that's kind of one reason why you may want to do the Granny. Because at least with the Granny, you can pop back row. Alright? That's not bad. Zogler said, I faced 3 warriors, 2 turbo, RGT, chaos control. Wow! That's a lot of warrior. And a chaos control. That's crazy. So 2 invites, right? Yeah, 2 invites. Crazy. The Jinzo. I like it. Okay, spells. Draincon. 2 creature swap. Duo. Graceful. Heavy. 2 meta. 2 knock. A pot. A prima. 3 goats. 1 snatch. 2 soul exchange. And then 1 call, 1 mirror, 1 ring. Okay. I mean, this part seems okay. I mean, we're going I think we may as well just done 3 metas to an extent, maybe, if we're doing 3 goats. Maybe not. I don't know. Part of me thinks that's right. That feels right. But at the same time, you got to get they love the decree in Europe. Yes, they do. They love, dude, triple Mobius, triple decree is fucking nuts, by the way. I haven't gone to side deck yet. I keep getting distracted. Asura, triple Mobius, spell canceller, Sook, book, second brain con, one mind con, one MST, the third soul exchange, 3 decrees, and 1 shoot. 1 fucking shoot. I think that's because he only had the 1 shoot. Like, he literally only had in his position 1 shoot. The third soul exchange is fucking crazy. When the fuck are you ever going to bring that out? When are you ever going to bring that out? That is fucking nuts. Not main decking the MST is also fucking crazy. Now that I see that the MST is in the side, like, what the fuck? The craziest thing to me about this main is the Thunder Dragons. It helps soul exchange stuff, but just play Zaborg or something. He has no sword. Yeah, and he's playing all these light. Like, he specifically is playing Thunder Dragons, right? Like, if we're summoning out Thunder Dragons, it's a big mistake. Like, what the fuck are we doing? Like, he fucking sucks. Like, I'm not sure if you know this, but a tribute monster that's with 1600 attack and 1500 defense is fucking horrible. You know, you don't play Thunder Dragon because you want to bring him out. Well, the no discard stuff is fine. We're not, this isn't turbo. This is like a fucking soul control deck. No Sork, fucking dude. We gotta cut some stuff out for a Sork. Please, God, I'm begging. I am begging you. He's almost there though. Like, this is probably something that he put together. Like, this is probably something that he put together with stuff that he had, and I appreciate that. I think that's fine. I think for a deck that he put together, shout out. Let's go into the next list. I think this list is really funny. El Mago! Top 8, baby. Machine Gate is on the fucking top, dude. Fuck yes, dude. Vroom, vroom. Gears are turning, dude. Holy fuck. Look at this. This is Kino. So fucking Kino. Look at this here. We got the blowback, the Stein. Just one of each, baby. One of each. There's Scorpion. If only I had drawn my Karibo. The gears are turning and I trust them with my life. The people are loving the Almago list, dude. Holy shit. And I'm loving it too. So he does play 3 limiter. Okay, I was confused on if 3 limiter was normal or not. I forgot. Looks like it is. It looks like he's playing 1 Megamorph compared to the Machine Gate player in Buenos Aires. No big bang shot main, but we do have the twin swords. Twin swords right here. He's also on spell canceller. 3 limiter removal, my life. I'm liking what I'm seeing. Again, the spell cancer though just doesn't make sense to me. I don't think it'll ever make sense to me. Can't wait for people to ask him about the list and go from at RGT channel, and his response will be, if you play, you see trust the gears. I trust the gears. I think El Mago has been playing this deck for far too long for me to not trust the gears. I just have general questions as a noob, okay? I am still a noob. El Mago's been playing this for way longer than I have. Who am I to judge? We had an interesting talk about RGT sighting though, about how Decree is not as good anymore. Reasoning Gate channel is unhinged. Dude, you saw the last list too. These lists kind of go off the walls as a theory. The twin swords, dude, it's so funny. He's sighting double big bang in the side here. Surprisingly, this list, I thought this list would be a lot more different than the Buenos Aires list, to be honest with you. But I think they're pretty similar. Looking at it, back to back here. Like, yeah, the one meta, there's no ring at all in this list. Dude, the gears are fucking going crazy. There's no ring. Whoa. No ring is fucking nuts. Am I seeing that right? No ring at all? Yeah, no ring. 1 compulse. No double spell? Oh, fuck. Probably because of Stein. But even then, right? You know, worst case scenario, you force a draw with it. But still, or you can just win the game outright with it, you know? Maybe you're just missing like an extra, you know, 2,000. Yeah, it can close the match, or it can, you know, get to a draw that you might need to reset. Ring that Jaugen, yeah. Yeah, he's only playing the one. I do like the Visor Shock. I am a fan of the Visor Shock here. I like that Visor. Only one compulse. He doesn't have as many answers to the Jaugen. Even if I disagree with the Jaugen answers that the other Machine Gate player was doing with the triple compulse side, I still think Book and Moon, right? But I guess everybody, I guess that the mirror match answer is spell cancel. I guess he can't do the Book, I guess. Yeah, Mechanical Chaser. I like the Mechanical Chaser on the Argentinian list. Yeah, we were looking at that, and yeah, that was pretty sick. That was pretty sick. It definitely, it makes a lot more sense when you see that everybody has, that the main stat that you have to get over in the mirror match is apparently now 1800. If that's the main stat you have to get over, I guess Mechanical Chaser makes sense. That's El Mago. Shout out. Next is Agalos Theodoropoulos. Hopefully I said that right. I was pretty close, right? Hopefully. We got Burn in the building. We got Burn in the building, everybody. Ojama Quattro member. I said it right. Thank you. Ojama Quattro coming in the building. This looks like an old school list. With the first try. This looks like an old school burn list. I kind of like what I'm seeing here. You know. Yeah. Standard stuff. Madcap. I agree with Madcap here. It's like, you know, standard. The Wombats are a bit wobbly. Reese got the best names, bro. I do like what I'm seeing, though. You know. Bring back the rat. I mean, you're incorporating like all, you know. This looks like a list, you know, we would have worked on like what, 2023. Yeah, I like it old school. I like it old school too, you know. I like it, you know, keep it simple, stupid sometimes, you know. That's some of the best things I've ever heard somebody say to me is keep it simple, stupid, you know. And I kind of like it. Madcap is probably able to analyze this list a lot better than I can. I'm not much of a burn guy in the first place, but I'm sure Madcap has a thing or two to say about it, you know. He's played more burn than I think anybody on Earth has. You know, he's a burn guy. You know, he's a burn machine. He likes them hot. He likes them spicy, like Bulldog Ramen. Madcap is one of my favorite burn players too. He motivates me. But no, I think this deck's cool. I like the night. I'm a big fan of wheels. I'm a big fan of the Nightmare wheels. I'm not gonna lie. When I was playing the Worm Burn deck, I was a big fan of these wheels. Madcap Burn legend, shout out. Insidious beat this to go to top 4. Sheesh. DMG. I do, but at the end of the day, this is a strong deck type, and it will succeed on the right day, even suboptimal. Yeah, it's true. I mean, ultimately, as long as you get that big chain, if you're able to get like a big chain link going and deal a bunch of damage, you're most likely winning. You know, especially with decks like these where you're able to kind of like leg lock them a little bit. I mean, you have stuff like your binds, your labs, your wheels, your trios. You can lock them out of the game, and then you can just fucking just kill them. Just beat the shit out of them with burn, just over time. Either over time or you just wait until you get a big chain link going. You know. Even on your worst days, you can still leg lock and cripple. Here is top 8 again. Here we go. Here we go, everybody. Top 8. Tassos Asimakopoulos. Or Tassos Assi. playing Chaos Turbo. I think this is the first Turbo list we've seen today. Almost 2 hours into the stream. Cousin of the winner. Ooh, that's pretty cool. Playing Chaos Turbo. This list looks pretty strong. I do like what I'm seeing. Got the Car D main here. I like it. I like it. Car D, MST, TT. Yep. I like it. He likes the fundamental building block cards. I like it. They face each other in the top 8 match. Wow. Playing the RBs. Thank goodness. Playing double jog. I like it. He went undefeated 7-0. Holy shit. 2 kinetic side. I think that's like a Ivan thing. Right? Didn't Ivan play like 2 or 3 kinetic soldiers in the PWCQ? In a PWCQ, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm sure this ratio is helpful, especially against warriors, because there comes a time where it's like some people will side out the second sword. I like siding out the second sword. So no solemn or goat side, take them out. Some people just hate those cards, which is fair and valid. There was a time where I was like, dude, I fucking hate playing solemn. I fucking hate playing goats. I just wanted to play this beat down. I just want to keep trading and trading and trading. Granted, I did play widespreads here. I did play like widespread instead. Maybe I've been out of it for a bit. It was definitely while you were on your hiatus. Three Saku, 2 kinetic, 1 Zom shows confidence in the warrior matchup. It's true. Yeah, I mean, you're bringing in 6. Most people bring in like 9. Like super over prep for it. At the same time, you know, when you're going into a field like this, you know, GGP, I kind of like having that versatility in your side deck. Like, obviously, when you're playing Turbo, what are you mostly siding for? You're siding for warrior. And if you're playing like, you know, War League or like something like that, you're siding 10 fucking cards. It's a pain in the fucking ass every time you do it. Because it's fucking dumb. So reducing it like this for like a much wider field for potential variants, like Zogler was saying. I mean, you saw the last list, right? Freeing up some space, you know, just hoping you maybe the warrior players that you do play against are like on the lower echelon of skill level. Maybe you can just beat them up, you know. I like it. Sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do. No swords. I think you should play the swords. So if you're not playing the solemns, I think you should play some swords. You gotta play some swords. We're playing Karibo, but where's our swords? I want swords. Really fucking bad. Especially when you got El Mago in the fucking building, dude. We gotta play swords. You know, I like this list a lot, actually. The more I look at it, the more I like it. Like, I love the TT main, I love the MST main, and I love the Card D main. It's all good stuff. I like the Asura Priest. I like the Kaiku. I love this list overall. Yeah, I don't really have too much to complain about here. Yeah, the book is fine. Yeah, you could bring in the book against Warrior. I think somebody mentioned that in chat here. Yeah, Destinato and book and Kaiku maybe. Yep, just like what you were saying. Yep, exactly. That's how I see it too. Next up. Ooh. Madcap. Take a look at this one coming up. You're going to love this one. Top 4. Nico's in the chat. Silver Flash. Shout the fuck out, by the way. Shout the fuck out to Nico's. Congrats. Congrats, buddy, on getting top 4. I just want to say that real quick. Silver Flash. Ojama Quattro coming in the building. With Cat Burn. You facing cities in top 4. This list is fucking dope. I like what I'm seeing here. Keep in mind, my cat experience, I played a lot of cat, but my cat experience is not burn cat, okay? I've been playing dumbass earth cat, okay? But so I'm just going to base it off that, and also, like, I already love it because, as United was saying, I agree. I'm a big fan of United We Stand. I talked about that earlier today. Yeah, United We Stand goes fucking hard. Zesty build. Looks fun to play. I agree. This is a great looking list. My one thing is the enemy controller looks so fucking random in this list. It looks so random. I think this could be like anything else. But that's like it. Everything else in this list looks clean. You know, stacking up. You got the labs, you got the binds, you got your swords. Yeah, I mean, I get it, right? I can see it. Especially if you have like a dumbass Milas that you don't really need to use. Control is fantastic. My exact main deck. Is it a net deck? Special thanks to my friend Madcap for the help to understand this deck. I don't know. You know, like I said, I'm not a cat burn expert whatsoever. It just doesn't immediately vibe in my brain. You know what I'm saying? Turn them on to defense or panda, snatch a monster. Oh yeah, that's also true. That is true. I mean, it definitely does get you through a lot more. I don't play Archer or Sakus. Oh yeah, the side deck here. Archer, Garden. I used Madcap's list last season. It was fantastic. I wanted to main Cat OTK this season, but I haven't played too much this season. I mean, I at the start of each season, I'm always like, dude, I'm going to be on Cat, dude. I'm going to be heavy on Cat, Earth Cat. I'm going to go in. Yeah, I never do. Yeah, that was last moment change. Was it just because you saw the field? Because it sounded like there was a lot of warriors. So I think the Saku's, yeah, I mean, I get it, right? Trying to tilt it a little bit more in your favor based on what Zogler was saying. There was a lot of rear. Burn seems like such a great call against like a lot of these gate decks. Because it seems like you can stop them pretty quick here. I mean, you have your trios, you have your floodgates, and then of course you can get them out of Stein range pretty easy. It looks like, you know, you can really punish their Steins and everything as well. I think this is a great kind of list to bring. This and like the other burn list that came that was also here. I think just in the field, you know, if you're expecting a bunch of El Magos, you know, El Mago and his clones coming at you, I think it's smart. It takes time to learn this properly. Yeah, this is, I mean, based on my interactions with you, Madcap, and Hernie about this deck, it takes a lot of time to get the deck going. To like have a strong understanding and to spend the time with the deck to know, especially when it comes to the math part. You know, you're planning out your lines and you have to think about the math of it all too. Oh, God. That's the worst part of playing Cat, is that you have to do a bunch of math. Only specialists really have reliable success with it. Yeah, this isn't like a deck who's like, oh, I'm gonna just pick up Cat and fucking play it. No, it doesn't look like that. Absolutely not. Whenever you see a Cat list top, you know, they probably have put some work in and have reached out to somebody that knows more. Controller opens up a direct attack essentially with tokens. Oh, yeah, it's also true. Yeah. No, I get it. I get it when you put it that way. It definitely, like, what you and Zogler were saying, I can definitely see why the enemy controller is in here. It's just off the rip. It's just like, it just seemed a bit strange. Yeah, ramming into a Jama token. Move a fat ass fucking panda or like a, you know, a strong Lily or an Oz. Yeah, I get it. I totally get it. Love it. Love it. Shout out to Nico's, baby. Shout out to Ojama Quattro, baby. I prefer 3 Wombats, though. Also, nice play to use Will with enemy controller. Oh, yeah, it's another trigger. Here's another trigger. Yeah, I can see that. So many cards are better than a 3rd Wombat. Yeah, I mean, third Wombat. I don't think I've ever played a maybe I have played a third Wombat at one point, but it was cited specifically for burn. But yeah, I find situations where I draw copies of them and I don't have the targets I need in deck. Yeah, but that creates the issue of like you're adding more bricks to unbrick. Yeah, that creates, that's the paradox, right? Like you're adding more bricks so you can try to unbrick it. I don't know. I never really liked that reason either. Yeah. Let's go on to the next list, everybody. I love this list. Shout out to you, Silver Flash. Thank you for coming out to the stream tonight as well. Appreciate you a ton. Almost never had that problem. That's not once in my 9 matches in FLC. Shout out. Bad cat. Top 4. Nikos for Nares with what looks to be a Chaos Turbo deck with a few little things here and there. I like it. I kind of like it. Another Nikos. Gotta catch them all. Gotta catch them all. Gotta catch them all. Gotta catch them all. This looks like one of your lists. This looks like one of your lists. With the DD Warrior Lady. The double book. This guy is an advanced player only. He rarely plays Go format. He's a very good advanced player. Do you have like YCS events and stuff like that in Athens? The Warrior Lady I like. This is like, I mean, I don't know. Well, if we're doing a DD Warrior Lady over a third spy, I fucking hate that, actually. I kind of fucking hate that. Yeah. I just now realized what that DD Warrior Lady was replacing. Not a fan. 2 book. Sure. I mean, some people love this fucking book. Especially if you look at older lists, dude. I wasn't playing at the time, but some people were on 3 books. 3 motherfucking books. I feel like this is more justified if you were, you know, Alvarado, right? He won the whole damn thing with like, I think 2 or 3 books, main. And that can work. If you're trying to maximize your flips, though, buddy, you got to get your spies going here. Like, if we can't even max out on spies, what are we doing with these books? I don't like the list, but it's turbo, and you can switch 3 cards around and do fine. Turbo doing turbo things, plus a solid player, yeah. Yep. But there, you know, it's always just about like looking at some stuff here. There's one solemn. I fucking hate when players do this. This is like a personal W. They just randomly just jam in a solemn. Like, are we this bored? Are we this bored? I like the experimentation bucket. That's totally fair. I'm just saying, like, if you play one solemn, you're bored. You're bored, and you wanted to do something for fun. That's what I get whenever I see this. Overall, though, yeah, it's turbo. Like, you can't really hate on this. You can't really hate on this too much. It's like 2022. Yeah. 2 shoot. Okay. Asura, Jinzo. Dude, Jinzo, no call, dude. We need to get... Next time you see Nikos, get him on an AJT list, dude. Get him on an old school AJT list where he would play fucking Jinzo and fucking... Or Betchy. I think Betchy also did this too. Get him on Jinzo and fucking Wangoose and Call, dude. Get him on that side. Yeah, he forgot Cough. He forgot the Wangoose. Like, fuck. We gotta get him on that technology. Again, no swords. He only plays goats like 1 or 2 times a year. Oh. Fair enough. Fair enough. We gotta get him on swords. We gotta get him off. We gotta get him off Mobius. We gotta get him on swords. And we gotta get him on Call if he wants to use Jinzo. Get him on some zings. Oh, that might be good. That's a good point. That's a good point. it is a little crazy. It is a little crazy. There's a lot of removal here for no reason. 2 Dust, 2 Mobius, 2 Saku. No Zom. No like normal summon that beats over things. No Gorilla. Speaking about AGT, there was a guy who was like a doppelganger of AGT in the event. You have any? Was he in any of the pictures I showed? What's up, Gulas? How's it going? Warrior matchup a bit scary. Talking about how he looked the same with Insidious. No picks unless Insidious managed to sneak a pick in. At Gula's DMG. Okay, who's ready for the fucking smelly American? That's what it mean. Who's ready for the fucking American? Second place. Dmitry Samovsky, aka Insidious. Playing Turbo. When I saw this, I was so disappointed. There's no fucking... He didn't bring Ceasefire to fucking Greece. You're kidding me? That's like his fucking card. That's his tech. His tech is fucking Ceasefire, and he didn't bring it. Insidious smells good. It's true. He does smell good. He is very clean. Russian list. He's not Russian. I don't think he's Russian. I think he's Ukrainian. Right? I thought he was Ukrainian. Regardless, right? He isn't? Oh. I didn't know. I thought he was. Oh. He knows in his heart that Ceasefire is bad. That didn't stop him for like 2 years, Gulas. That didn't stop him for like 2 years. Why now? He is in Russian. Oh, yeah. Russian. I mean, the list is called Russian or something. Russian. I mean, this looks pretty plain Jane. I mean, you have the Minecon main, dude. Main decking Minecon is fucking... I get it. Like, I totally get it, right? Especially if you play online a lot, but this is totally War League brained. This is War League brain rot right here. Main decking Minecon and a GGP. This is War League brain rot. That's what I saw Steve mentioning. This is the most Insidious list I've ever seen, just missing the Ceasefire. Yeah. Swap the Minecon for a Ceasefire. Come on, buddy. This is this is the War League in his brain coming at him. Bringing this to GGP. I mean, obviously it worked out. 3 Minecon. 3 Minecon. Yeah. Okay, it's psychotic. I didn't know if you want me to mention that you were psychotic. I could tell that you were, but I didn't want to know if people wanted you to know. But no, this list seems really good. The one, you know me so well. The one shoot. The one shoot main, one shoot side is kind of nuts. I mean, yeah, I mean, I guess I would rather have 2 shoots, 0 Minecon. Like, you know, the Book of Moon. Insidious is glued to this card. He would rather get rid of the Ceasefire and get rid of this book. Fair enough. Yeah, everything else seems pretty normal. I mean, 1 Kinetic, 2 Zombiris. Dude, he was so ready for whatever Turbo matchup was ahead of him. He was so ready. Look at these 2 more Minecons, dude. Book of Moon is good. Yep. The one shoot on main might have helped versus the Field Warrior space. Yeah, but at the same time, then why are we doing this Minecon, dude? If that's what we're thinking about, dude, this Minecon is like... it's like AIDS. This is bad. If that's what we're thinking about. When Insidious builds a new deck from scratch, he has 1 book before even Trinity. I get it. He can Minecon a Kaiku. I mean, I've done that. I'm a big supporter of that. I'm a big supporter of Minecon. There was a time where I would side Minecons over Knock when I was playing versus Warrior on Turbo. It was it was totally psychotic. 3 Minecon is a strategy I'm actually surprised to see from Insidious. Yeah. Maybe he wasn't prepared for the Greek RPS meta, so he thought he needed the mind con over the shoot. Yeah, like he's just expecting to go second more often. Fair. Yeah, maybe he just thought he was going to be unlucky. Overall, it's a really solid list. I mean, Insidious is so good this game that you can give him any list, really. Any list that if you squint at it looks like Turbo, you can probably rock it and do well with it. That's just how he is. At least he has swords in there. Yeah. We had a lot of fun with him. He was very well received from the guys. Yeah, I agree. Tooth can interview me about my dental hygiene routine. We can do that sometime. Everyone was socializing with him a lot. They probably loved him, dude. I loved the guy when I got to meet him in Philly. Okay, you guys ready for the first place list? Are you guys ready for first fucking place? Let's go ahead and take a look here. First place, GGP, Athens. It's Kif, dude. Kifinator, Tassos Asimokopoulos. First fucking place. Playing, wow. Chaos Control. Damn, Control won something this year, dude. Fuck. Yes, let's fucking go. Control fucking won something. Zero Spies on top, dude. Control is up. Two Cousins on top was quite the storyline. That is true, yeah. I love when I see that, you know, this like actual stakes, and it's like a Joey versus Yugi type shit. Let's see here. Two Sorks. I mean, I guess you do have the same light amounts. You can probably supply it. Triple Jog, 1 RB, 1 Solemn. Holy fuck. I kind of fuck with this. I kind of do too. I kind of like it. This looks like 3 Jog, 1 Solemn, and a Reaper. Not your grandma's Chaos Control. Yeah, to me this feels like a post side. This feels like a post side Go Control list. If you're siding against Control, funnily enough, with the 1 RB. He has been tutored, such as tips from Confuse Ray and Tenacio about stuff. Shout out to Confuse Ray and Tenacio, by the way. I'm surprised Confuse Ray didn't get the top, dude. Shit. Metamorphosis. I like it, dude. No swaps. But I guess you don't have to Assert Priest main. Yeah, you can't really do the swaps. It's also kind of smart to not rely on swap tactics, to be honest here. Yeah, Confuser was getting jet lagged. Yeah, I totally forgot about that. Like, I kind of like that this doesn't rely on the swaps too hard. I feel like when you're in an open environment, swaps should probably be sided. To a degree, at least one main, one side, you know? Because it's obviously good against burn in its own special way. Well, it's better than meta. We'll say that much. In some matchups, but then like against like stuff like Gate, depending on the board, you might just be cucking yourself. So I kind of like that this is just straight up like we're just going to go three goats, 3 metas. I like the upstarts. I love that you're all in on these draws, dude. This is such a nice, you know, thin your deck by like 4.5 here, and then you get the +1s up your decos here. Maybe there's a world where you can do 3 decos, but that might be asking for way too much. I just love this, love this. Fuck a long game, dude. I hate. The biggest mistake I ever heard was listening to people be like, "Oh yeah, play the long game of Control. Play the long game of Control." Fuck the long game, dude. Fuck the long game. I am trying to just kill you. I'm going to kill you. I'm going to grab my hands around your neck and kill you. That's what I kind of like this. Game 1 versus Insidious in the final was very long. It ended with dick out. It ended with deck out to Kiff's favor. It was a crazy game. I can't believe I fucking said that. Spirit Reaper stood its ground to win the game. Yeah, I mean, if a Spirit Reaper can walk, it's like a huge momentum shift, right? It's like a Donnie walk, you know? Like Deck out IRL is nuts. Yeah, that is true. That is absolutely true. Dude, this list looks great. I kind of love everything about this. You know, it's not doing what every other control list is doing. It's doing its own thing. I think that's pretty cool. You know, like there's like a couple ways you can build Chaos Control. Like you have like the Moxie's like Chaos Control Light list, where it's basically turbo but with like 2 Ghost 2 metas. This is more of a different approach to it. You still disagree with no spy? I can see why. I mean, my only issue is I like the draw power too much to replace it for spies. And we're already hitting, you know, if you count the goats, you're already hitting like 21 mons here. Like, where are we cutting here? The Reaper, a goat, and a meta. If you want to play spies. But I don't know if I even like that, or what I'm seeing here. I don't know. I don't know. Dude, Athens is fucked. 2 spies probably on 1 goat, 1 meta. Not sure. Maybe Reaper and Jog, but you'd have to make another adjustment on top of that. Control's hard to build, yeah. The problem, yeah, the issue is building a good control list to begin with, and then working off of that list is always the hardest part. Some people will base their list off of like Geist D, but it doesn't work out because Geist D's deck is very unique. I mean, even he will say it's not Chaos Control, it's Go Control with like a few Chaos implementations. So it's hard to really say. Geist list is very hard and unique, yeah. Also, nobody is Geist D. Geist, yeah. Like, his deck is yeah, worst player in that deck from, I agree. But he's also one of the most successful ones. So people will gravitate to it. I know some people will pick up, I think Geronimo had a much more simplistic strategy for his Go Control list from like, maybe it was a year ago now. That I thought was pretty good. That played the tomatoes and whatnot. I still think about that list every once in a while. Good list. Good list. This list is also pretty freaking good. Geronimo did really well about a year ago, yeah. Geist B or Geist P list might be easier to play. Yeah, Geronimo was playing a lot of Go Control to great success last season. Cub! What's up, Cub? Nothing will beat Jean-Claude Van Damme list. Yeah, of course. I have to say shout out to JCVD, dude. He's a great player.